I don't believe that it's always in monetary value that you got to be rich, right? I believe that somehow or another you might have to be rich in your thoughts. What's good, YouTube? I was over here talking to Facebook, YouTube. What's good, your Facebook family and friends? How's everything going? How y'all feeling out here in this earth? Huh? You need some clarity over here, YouTube? Let me see. Boom. How about that? That's better? Yeah. How's everything going this morning? How y'all feeling? How's life treating y'all? This right here says this sound is designed to make you rich in September. And everybody know that this is the month right here. September 25th is vastly approaching. And I am so forever grateful and so forever thankful that the creator of all things has allotted me to see. You know what I'm saying? And so I know some people on their birthday want to go get bottles. You feel me? Everybody want to go get pissy drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what they do. But at the same time, how's everything going this morning? Y'all come on in. I got to drink my tea this morning, y'all. I went back. I had to go backwards a little bit with the probiotic. Let me cut this light on so y'all can see. Yeah, that's good. Ooh-wee. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. Come on into the assignment. How y'all feel this morning? Yes, I can see you. You can see me, and we all can see each other. Yeah, you can come on in and gather around the table. All right, I ain't finna play with you. Hey, listen, I ain't finna play with y'all this morning. I'm finna get y'all in here. Get on right. Come on, you ready? On the march, get set, ready, go. How y'all feel this morning? Come on in and gather around the table. How's everything going? How's life treating y'all? Come on in and gather around. You might as well come on in. Did you hear me? I said you might as well come on in and gather around the table. There's no reason for you not to come in and gather around. You might as well just come on in and, you know what I'm saying, sit up straight, be at the front of the line. You might as well come and be in the front row of the class. I seen that the other day called the front row. I was like, see, it's because people that be in the front row of the classroom, they normally are not the distractors. It's always those individuals who want to stay to the back of the classroom. You feel me? Distracting and distorting things in the back side of things of life, you know, but it's all good. How y'all feel this morning? We all need them in the earth. It don't matter. Come on in, and how y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Gather around the table. You might as well gather. Did you hear me? Ooh-wee. I said you might as well gather. That's a good word, to gather. Gather around. Pull up your chair. As a matter of fact, you know, you can sit Indian style on the floor up on this podcast right here. You can come and just gather around and just sit Indian style around the cloth, you feel me, of the table. How y'all feel this morning? It's a beautiful space to be. I'm in here drinking my tea this morning. Listen, I need something hot this morning. Look, on everything I love, this hot tea right here, I need something hot this morning. I couldn't. Yeah, I need something real hot to settle my stomach, because at the same time I ate that Thai rice last night. Kind of bloated me up a little bit. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I know you're supposed to be grammatically correct. But let me tell y'all something. If I'm going to be Kendrick B. Davis Sr., right? Check this out. If I'm going to be Kendrick B. Davis Sr., right? I'm going to be your thought provoker, right? And your health conscious coach. Then I can't be in here shucking and jiving. I got to come on in and tell y'all what be going on with me. There ain't no reason to be out here playing in these streets. I'm telling you right now, I ate that Thai rice, And it took me all the way up and through it. You know what I'm saying? It really made my whole stomach just, it's all well and good. I'm still here this morning on my assignment. I'm still here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker and your thought provoking specialist. I'm still your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear me? I said, I'm still your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator and also your podcast professor. And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I'm still here on my assignment. And just want to let y'all know that, yeah, it's a beautiful thing to be here this morning. I am conscious. I am aware. I'm awakened. I am transformed. I transitioned from a lower vibrational state to a higher vibrational state. And that's a good place to be. Did you hear me? I say sometimes in life, you can't stay low, you know? Sometimes in this thing called life, you must go higher. That's just the way I think that the creator of all things has set this stuff up. And I just believe that at some times or another, you might just have to go higher in your thoughts, higher in your curriculum, higher in your understanding, higher in your value, higher in your worth, higher in your astuteness. Did you hear me? Astuteness. Yeah, go higher. And so at the same time, I came in here this morning just to kind of like drop a few words and a few jewels. Nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Just came in here this morning to drop a few jewels and, you know what I'm saying, just a quick word of encouragement and enlightenment and understanding. Let me tell you something, this feels so good going down. So you have to correct some things early. When you first feel your stomach, you first feel your stomach not feeling good or feeling over excessively bloated or whatever the case may be, y'all know I come in here with some health conscious stuff for y'all real quick. And I know that might not be proper, but y'all got to remember who I am. I'm a health conscious coach. So I'm going to coach you into healthy thoughts and healthy body attributes. I don't want you to be sitting around, walking around just looking like, you done gave up. And so at the same time, listen to this here. I know, cut this down a little bit, it's distracting. I know that, I know sometimes this is like improper. And this right here is impromptu. It might be improper, but it's actually impromptu as well. It's in Google a word so you'll know, just in case. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It might not be proper, but this is an impromptu word. And so at the same time, y'all know, I always tell y'all insightfulness, things that will come in and incite an understanding and comprehension that you will, can take, with a grain of salt, if you will. It's nothing that you can, you might want to just, he don't know what he's talking about. It's okay. But I'm here to tell you, if you really want to take a nice dump, right? And I know that some people in the world might want to call it poop. I heard poop the other day. Yeah. Just take a poop. I'm too grown for that. I'm a grown 57-year-old man. Go take you a nice dump, right? It's okay. At least we're not saying the S word, S-H-I, so we ain't going to do that one. Y'all know I don't really curse. I'm not a cursor like that. But anyway, I know that you can take you a nice tablespoon of this right here. You see this? Take you an extra virgin olive oil and take you a nice, see how much I got left? Take you a nice spoonful, right? I'm talking about a nice spoonful of extra virgin olive oil. And let that be the last thing you put in your mouth before you go and lay down and go to sleep. Don't brush your teeth no more. Do all that before. And at the same time, go take you a nice tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, right? And that extra virgin olive oil will go down through your esophagus, right? Come all the way down through your esophagus, go down and line your stomach. And it'll come down, it'll work its way down through, you know what I'm saying, your the base of your stomach to your small intestines, from your small intestines to your large intestines through the ileocecal valve. Don't listen, I don't want to stop. Look, y'all think I just be sitting here calling out words like this. Ileocecal. Go to your ileocecal valve. Y'all something else. Y'all like I think y'all don't think I know what I'm talking about? It'll go down, Google it for yourself. Your ileocecal valve. It's the valve between your large and your small intestines. It's a valve, right? That goes through. And it go and that extra virgin olive oil in the at night. Let that be the last thing you take. You take your nice tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Yeah. And I promise you, that morning when you wake up, ooh-wee, I say that morning when you wake up, your bowel movement will be able to be flushed out thoroughly. And sometimes we don't even know that that's what our body needs, is a good flushing out. Just like our minds need a good flushing out. Flush out your mind. Just like your lungs need a respiratory detox. Because you done breathed in so much toxins through the airwaves that you're just walking down the street and you're breathing in all type of toxins through your respiratory system. And so sometimes your respiratory system get clogged. It's in the costophrenic angles and the apices of your lungs. Google this for yourself. I ain't gonna be sitting here talking to y'all and y'all think I'm just, you listen, Google it. The apices. They're the most toppest portion of your lungs is the apices. Yeah, APICES. And the costophrenic angles. Google this for yourself. It's at the bottom most external base corner of your lungs is the costophrenic angle. See, I ain't gonna be sitting here just rapping. I'm just talking to y'all this morning. That's all. I just want to just talk to y'all. And so at the same time, the costophrenic angles get full of debris, and your lungs even need a detox as well. Detox your lungs. If you come in with any kind of respiratory issues, first, before you do anything, detox your lungs. There's a lung detox. I don't want to even play with y'all this morning. I ain't even coming here to say all this. I came here to let y'all know I ate that Thai rice last night and it kind of bloated me up this morning. And so now I'm on something hot to settle my stomach and to release any kind of gas. It's okay. You got gas too. You gassed up out here in the political arena. They gassed you all the way up. And so be careful. Don't judge nobody. Just know that everybody got to go through their own life's curriculum, their own process of life. And that's what I'm here for, to tell you, detox your body. It's okay to come through here and get you an understanding like this. Extra virgin olive oil. That's what's left. I cook with this oil, but I also would take a spoonful at night. And then at the same time, I got something else for you over here. What I'm drinking right now is this lemon ginger. You feel me? You see the lemon ginger? See, it has, what's this word right here? Do y'all know that word? Probiotics. You see it? Lemon ginger herbal tea. That's what I'm drinking right now. But at the same time, it has probiotics, right? Now check this. Let me show y'all something. So we're gonna sit here and chop it up on the natural. We might as well just sit here and chop it all the way up. You know, so ain't no reason not to. probiotic benefits. He won't even talk to me this morning. He's gonna require that I read this to y'all. You see that he won't even talk to me this morning. Hey, Facebook family and friends, this thing won't even speak to me this morning. You feel me? But I'm gonna read this to y'all anyway. YouTube. Probiotics can have many benefits, including gut health. You see that? That's the tea that I'm drinking. Probiotics can help restore the balance of good and bad material in your gut. And I mean, good and bad bacteria in your gut, but can lead to improved digestion, better absorption of medications, and increased production of vitamins and minerals. It's good for your immune system. Probiotics can maintain a good immune and a strong immune system by increasing the number of good bacteria in your gut, which can help your body fight off disease. You feel me? Where they get the word disease from is dis-ease in your body, right? Your body is out of ease. And so at the same time, it also, you know what I'm saying, for good for mental health. Probiotics is, right? Probiotics can help improve mood, reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress, and improve your sleep quality and cognitive functions. Did you hear me? See what I'm talking about? You see that one word that they just throw it up there on that box that y'all might not pay attention to? Pay attention. This stuff is designed. It's by design. So probiotics can help improve your mood. If you have a mental health situation, probiotics can help improve the mood, reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress. All that means is you need some tea in your body to remove that depression and that stress and that anxiety, and it reduce the symptoms of all of that, and it improve your sleep quality and your cognitive functions. So that means you mean to tell me that there's something in this tea called probiotic that will actually cause your cognitive functions to function better through your gut, through the release of the bad and good bacteria in your stomach. You can have a better cognitive ability. All this stuff is connected, y'all. I say everything is connected to everything else. And so bowel habits. Probiotic can help promote bowel regularity and can be helpful for people who experience occasional diarrhea or constipation. And so if you have any gastrointestinal disease, right? Probiotic can help reduce the risk of gastrointestinal health issues and can be used to reduce diarrhea and constipation caused by antibiotics. Probiotics. So if you have intestinal inflammation, probiotics can help reduce inflammation in the gut by supporting the gut lining and helping with healthy intestinal permeability, which means your large intestine, your small intestine, your intestinal permeability will have, where it can, be permeable, which means the water can go in and out of fluidly. And so it's permeable. And then this also help with weight loss. Probiotic can help with weight loss by helping people feel fuller for longer periods of time and burn more calories and storing less fat. You see that? And see, so what I'm telling you is everything is connected to everything else. We cannot disconnect anything from anything because all of it is connected. And so I didn't sit down here this morning to tell y'all all this. I promise I didn't. I came by here this morning basically to tell all the kings and the queens to wake up. That's it. If you're a king in the earth, ma'am, sir, if you're a queen in the earth, ma'am, a king, you are a king in the earth, sir. And you are a queen in this earth, ma'am. And at the same time, I came by here this morning to tell every individual in the sound of my voice, wake up and get the boogers out your nose. That's crazy. I had to say that. Ooh, I know. It ain't always good, but sometimes this is good for you, right? Sometimes I tell you that I be getting these downloads, and the creator of all things tell me certain things that's connected to everything else. And so at the same time, I told all the kings and the queens, just like you said, sir, creator of all things, just like how you said, you say, tell them to get the debris out of their nostrils. So I'm here this morning on assignment to tell you I don't want to sound too vulgar. I don't want to sound belligerent. I don't want to sound nasty to tell you to get the boogers out your nose. But if I got to say it in a way for you to understand it out the hood perspective, then I'll say it. If I got to say it from a way to say it out the elite perspective and say, ma'am, sir, you got a little particles, some bacteria in your nostrils. I can say it that way as well. But I'm here this morning to tell you to clean the debris out of your nostrils. And at the same time, I came by here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker. I'm just here to provoke thought. That's it. For no other reason will I sit here every morning, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour, unless I'm here to provoke thought. And so at the same time, as I sat here this morning, I'm here to talk to the kings and the queens in the earth. Remember, he just indoctrinated those words into my vocabulary, because he was telling me when I was telling you about the aunts and uncles, when I was telling you about all the cousins, when I was telling you about the nieces and the nephews. Remember, he had me on that type of time at one time, since they unked me in the earth at 57. I said, all right, nephew. You're like, you good, Unc? I'm like, yeah, nephew, I'm straight. And I'm here this morning to tell the kings and the queens in the earth to get the debris out of your nostrils. Get you a tissue and dig it all the way out. And this debris that's preventing your inhalation, you to inhale deep thoughts, deep conscientious understandings in the earth. You're going to have to be able to take a deep breath, ma'am. Hey, sir, you're going to have to eventually take a deep breath and breathe in. But I need you to first clean the debris. Ooh-wee. Out of your nostrils, sir. Hey, ma'am, make sure you clean the debris out of your nostrils real good, thoroughly, because you're going to need this in order to smell the foolishness that's coming down the pipe. You're going to have your nostrils clean, sir. Hey, cousins, nieces and nephews, I'm including the uncles and the aunties as well. Clean the debris. Remember back in the days when your mama used to tell you, it's something about him. I can smell him coming a mile away. Baby boy, it's something about her. She ain't right for you. Remember grandma them used to say that? When you came over and tried to introduce your new girlfriend or boyfriend to your grandma them, and she said, nah, it's something ain't right. Don't even waste your time there, sir. Hey, baby girl, don't even waste your time. There's something is not right with those individuals. Remember grandma them used to say that? You remember grandma used to tell you that. My great grandmother ain't went on one tell me she ain't right for you, baby. Baby, she ain't right for you. Hey, grandma ain't never told you that, great baby. Something about her I don't like. You're like, what you mean, grandma? This my girl right here, grandma. This my girl. And she say, I could smell her. I could smell her coming a mile away. She's not right for you. Ooh-wee. They usually use their nostrils to tell you what was good and what was bad. Grandma them. Our ancestors used their nostrils, man. Did you hear me? I say our grandma them used their nostrils. They used their nostrils to sniff out some stuff. And I'm here this morning to tell you that you're going to have to use your nostrils, your nose, to sniff out the foolishness, the inconsistencies, and inadequacies in the earth. It's inadequacies and inconsistencies, and it's all type of discrepancies, and it's a whole bunch of stuff that's in the earth that we're going to have to use our nostrils in order to sniff it out. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, as the queen and the kings in the earth, to clean out the debris out of your noses. So you can stand back a mile away and just put your nose in the air, ma'am. Hey, sir, put your nose in the air. And smell the fresh brewed coffee. You can smell the foolishness in the atmosphere. You can see with your nostrils, ma'am. Close your eyes and see with your nose. Woo-wee. They're all connected. Did you hear me? I say, I believe your nose is connected to your heart. It's all connected. And you have the ability, if you'd have the desire to, is to really pull out everything in your nostrils that will hinder, stagnate, and prevent you from smelling the foolishness, smelling the person that's not right for you. You can smell them. It's a smell in the atmosphere that will trigger a trauma, or trigger a not so good feeling about that person in your nose. And so I'm here this morning. I'm here this morning to tell the kings and the queens of the earth to clean out your nostrils. Make sure you have the ability to clean and smell the fresh roses, the fresh brewed coffee in the morning, the roses of life in the afternoon, and the foolishness that's coming down the pike. You got to be able to sniff it out. Did you hear me? I say you're going to have the ability to sniff out the foolishness in the earth. Yeah. I know everybody ain't going to want you to use your nose. See, because our counterparts, our dogs, right? They use their noses as a sense. They use their nostrils to understand certain things in the environment. And sometimes in this environment, we might have to close our natural eye in order to see out of our nostrils. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody in the sound of my voice, allow your noses, allow your keen senses of your nostrils to add more value to your understanding and comprehensions. Ooh-wee. I ain't sit down here to say all that this morning. Something happens to me when I sit behind this sacred desk. Something happens. And so I'm here this morning to tell you to use your nostrils as a warfare armor. You're entering into an atmosphere or environment. You might have to use your nostrils in order to sniff it out. Sniff out the foolishness. Sniff out the messiness. Sniff out who's messy and who's not. Sniff out the ones who will like camaraderie around them at all times. They like to be around a lot of folk because people give them validation. Then you have other individuals in the earth that's a solo dolo artist. They're solo dolo artists. They don't need a lot of folk around them in order to add value or worth or validation. They solo dolo. And so at the same time, you just got to know where you at and who you are in the earth. And I'm telling you that you can sniff it out if you use the right senses at the right time. And so the creator of all things this morning said, cut on this music. This music says that it's designed in the month of September to make you extremely, extremely rich and wealthy. And so I'm here this morning to tell every individual in the sound of my voice, open up your senses. Clean out your nostril, king. A queen, take a piece of tissue and clean out your nostrils thoroughly. So when that brother come your way that's not smelling all the way right, you'll know. Hey, bruh, when sis coming around with that odor that's not smelling all the way conducive to your overall liking, you'll smell it. And you'll know that something ain't right. Some ain't all the way right, man. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, and each and every individual in the sound of my voice, make sure your nostrils are clean so you can sniff out the foolishness that's coming at you from different vibrational chords and different energy chords in the earth. Y'all know I'll close my eyes and speak into the mind. Ooh, wait. Did you hear me? I say I have the ability to close my eyes and see. So I'm here this morning doing a nostril nose check, telling you that if you have debris, you're going to have to clean out your physical nose, the one that's on the top, in the front of your face, that your nose, you're going to clean it, literally. Take a Kleenex and clean out your nostrils. So that way you can smell the foolishness. And you will sniff out the inadequacies. You will sniff it out, the infirmities. You will sniff out the discrepancies and the discriminating values that's in the earth. They're discriminating. But But you're going to be able to see it clearly when you clean your nose. Ooh-wee. I say you'll be able to see clearly when you clean your nose. I ain't sitting out here to say all this morning. Ooh-wee. So help us, Father. As the creator of all things has told me to sit before the mind of the people, I'm going to come with some values and some worth that you're going to have to fact check for yourself. Sometimes I don't believe that this is even me speaking. He wants me to tell you, clean your nostrils out so you can see clearly. That's an oxymoron. You don't have to clean out your nostrils in order to see. But at this moment, you're going to have to. I know it makes you feel kind of uneasy because he's like, what do you mean clean my boogers? I want them there to clog up my respiratory system. And some people don't even want to see clear. You tell them, here's a little rag, ma'am. Clean your glasses. Oh, I can see out these. I say, no, you can't. They dusty. I say the lenses by which you have on is dusty. And so sometimes you might have to take a rag, right? And get all the debris. Get all the fingerprints and the stagnations and the hindrances and get all of the misunderstandings and the disillusions that's all around us. And we have to clean our lenses so that when we put the lenses back on, we can see clear. There's a clarion call to see clear in the earth. Ooh-wee. So as we move, and as we create, and as we become, and as we believe, as we are assured, as we are confirmed, and as we are affirmed, as we are intentional, as we are gratitudinal, we have gratitudinal concepts, as we are appreciative. All these words just coming out my spirit right now. As we are abundant, as we are blessed, as joy overtake us, as peace and tranquility serenes us. Yeah, serenity, peace and tranquility, and serenity. It's serene. In certain balanced atmospheres, you're serene. Yeah, well, you have to be balanced and aligned. And so I come to you this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker, king, a queen. I'm just your thought provoker. And I'm here this morning to tell you to clean out your nostrils so you can see clearer. Because when your nostrils are clean, you will be able to sniff out all of the not smelling so good type of smells in the atmospheres. All of the odors, certain odors that people carry with them. Certain odors that individuals have attached to their whole being, an odor. But if your nostrils are full of debris, then you can't sniff properly. So, just happened recently where this young lady came in selling perfume. And you've seen this in major department stores before when you go to these perfume, like Perfumania, or you go to, Macy's, or you go to, Saks Fifth Avenue, or you go to Bloomingdale's, and you go to these little spaces that have all of these, fragrances. They'll always have a can of coffee beans. Have you ever seen that before? Yeah. And so at the same time, it's the coffee deters the smells that was once, inhaled. When you smell the coffee bean, it do a reset in your whole entire smell olfactory nerve. Then you're able to go in with a different smell and smell some different, fragrances and clean out your smell capacity. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, clean out your smell capacity. Did you hear me? I say go ahead on and clean out your smell capacity. Because as your smell capacity be enamored with all these different smells in the atmosphere, in the economical arena, in the social setting arena, in the societal arenas, in the spiritual arenas, in the religious arenas, in the political arenas, in all the arenas in the earth, there's different smells. There's different fragrances that's in the atmosphere. But in order to see clear, you're going to have to clean out your nostrils in order to see clearer. In order to smell the fresh brewed coffee, you're going to have to clean your nostrils out of the past. Because the past smells may stagnate your understanding in your present. Ooh-wee. I say your past inhalations that you've inhaled and you've smelled certain fragrances of your past, they might not even be conducive for your growth in your future if you're not careful. And so at the same time, I'm telling you, man, dig it out. Dig out and clean out your nostrils so you can see clearer when those fragrances in the atmosphere come at you that don't smell correct. I know I said a mouthful. I know I've said enough that if you followed me long enough, you understand the hourglass concepts. And you have an understanding of the hourglass narratives in the earth. And everything in this earth is predicated upon this hourglass. Did you hear me? I say everything in the earth is predicated upon the hourglass era and the hourglass concepts and the hourglass understanding and comprehensions. That the hourglass is symbolic of the pH in your body. Small p, capital H. The power of hydrogen in your body is the hourglass concepts. And the hourglass concepts is based on alkalinity being up here and acidity being down here. This is the pH in your body from 0 to 14, 7 being neutral. One number under 7 is 6, and one number above 7 is 8. And right there in this little spot is neutrality. It's neutral. And as we grow, and as we become, and as we believe, and as we enhance, and as we inspire, and as we increase, and as we expand, ooh-wee, all those words just came out my spirit into your auditory ear, man. I'm telling you that you're going to have to be cognitively aware of the pH in your body. Because down here is death, destruction, and dis-ease. And up here is health, wellness, and well-being. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis telling you about probiotics. I am Kendrick B. Davis telling you to take you a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to get your system reset in your gastrointestinal part of your body, the inside of your body. Take you 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil right before you finna go to sleep. Let it be the last thing you put in your mouth. And then tell me in the morning what happens. Tell me by the time the morning time happens, as your body relax and rests in a restful state, as that oil run down through your whole system, digestive system. That's what it is. Your esophagus down to the top part of your stomach, over your stomach, down to the bottom part of your stomach, the duodenum. You have the small intestines first. You got the ileocecal valve, then you got the large intestines second. The large intestines is attached to your sphincter muscle. I just told you your whole digestive tract. It's connect. Your large intestine ends at your sphincter muscles. I gotta tell you that. Your anal canal. Your sphincter is the anus, A-N-U-S. Google it. But anyway, I ain't here this morning to tell y'all all this. Listen, I just told you your whole digestive tract. And I'm telling you right now, if you take a extra virgin olive oil and see what the results will be in the morning. Let that be the last thing you put in your mouth at night. And flush your body out and do your reset. Clean your nostrils. Clean your lungs. Reset your lungs. Do a lung detox. Get in contact with me if you need any more additional information. I'm going to leave my Calendly link here. You can call me. You can get on my calendar, and I'll sit down and I have a 1-hour conversation with you, ma'am, to do your reset. Because half the year is over and we're getting ready. We're in the 9th month of the new year already. We're in the 9th month of the new year already. And it's time right now to do your reset as we prepare for 2025. Did you hear me? And so I'm here this morning to tell you, believe, create, and then become. All of the values that you have in your body, maybe you have to reset your body in order to be the best version of yourself internally as you become the best version of yourself externally. Do you hear me? And so I'm just here this morning to help you cognitively become aware of the reset that's necessary periodically. So anyway, I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr. I am your thought provoker. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. Yeah. And so I'm done, y'all. I feel good in the neighborhood. Did you hear me? I say I feel good in the neighborhood. Just by me having the ability to come in and tell you about probiotics. Just for me have the ability to come in and tell you to do your detox of your lungs. Do a detox of your digestive tract. To do a detox of your respiratory system. Yeah. The apices and the costophrenic angles that you're going to have to detox. And so let me know how it all work out. Just let me know. I'm drinking my probiotics. Did you hear me? I say I'm drinking my probiotics. I'm drinking my probiotics. So go ahead on and drink yours. Because what I put in my body don't concern you. Just like what is put in your body, I'm not 100% concerned with. I just want you to live a healthy internal lifestyle. Because I believe when you live in a healthy internal life, that it exudes itself outwardly into the masses. Of how you live internally will play a significant factor of how you are betrayed externally. But I believe the real true value of you is internal. You have an internal value that you have to be cognitively aware of the internal value that you come to the table with. You can't be perfect, but you must be pure. There's no way that you can be perfect, but you must be pure. And so I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis King. A queen, I am Kendrick B. Davis. A nephew, I'm Kendrick B. Davis Sr., my brother. Nieces and nephews in the earth, I'm Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker and your thought provoking specialist. I'm on assignment to tell you, as your health conscious coach, to clean out your respiratory system, your digestive tract, as well as your nostrils. Clean your nostrils so you'll have the ability to smell everything that's in the atmosphere, whether it's conducive for your growth as a connected part of your life, or whether it's a divisiveness that's coming down the pipe that's trying to destroy your life. You'll have the ability to sniff it out as it comes closer. When it's far away, you might not have the senses that you might need, but up close and personal, you should be able to smell the discrepancy. Ooh-wee. I say you should have the ability to smell the inadequacy. That they're inadequate for your overall growth, ma'am. That she is inadequate for your overall growth, sir. She might not have the ability to push you towards your divine destiny in the capacity that you need. But with your nostrils clean and on point, opened and aligned, your nostrils, you'll have the ability to smell that something ain't completely all the way there right. So I'm here to tell you, open up your nostrils, clean your respiratory system, debris all of the things that will hinder, stagnate, or prevent you from smelling appropriately. And then clean your digestive tract with some probiotics. Flush out all of the debris and the waste that's in your digestive tract. Gotta come out of there. Take you a good dump. I know people want to say poop. I'm too grown for the poop. I'm gonna say take you a nice dump and flush out all of the waste that's in your body that needs to come out, because you got 10 pounds of fecal material in your body, man, that needs to come out your body. And so I'm here this morning as your health conscious coach. Maybe the creator have called me this morning from a health conscious perspective. And y'all know I can go into all four of those realms. Your thought-provoking specialist, your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator, and I'm also your podcast professor, even when I don't have the jacket on. When I put this jacket on, we got to go deeper into our understandings and comprehensions. So I'm here this morning to tell every individual in the sound of my voice, clean out your nostrils, debris your lungs, and make sure your intestinal tract is debris free. Take your dump, baby. It's okay. It's a part of life. Even your cells poop. The mitochondria. Don't make me call out the cells now. It's a mitochondria that's in your cells. The mitochondria
organelle found in the cells of most eukaryotes, such as animals, plants, and fungi.
The mitochondria is an organelle found in the cells of your eukaryotes, such as in animals and plants. The mitochondria is a mechanism. Mitochondria meaning?
According to National Human Genome Research Institute, mitochondria are membrane-bound cell organelles that generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions.
Did you hear that? Maybe I'll be dropping too many jewels for y'all. I don't know. I try not to, and I try not to be too deep and profound. But these words come into my mind as I sit. I never had intentions on talking about mitochondria. But at the same time, the mitochondria are the membrane and the bound cells of the organelles, right? That generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions. You have to have your mitochondria clean because your mitochondria take a poop. Even every cell in your body boo-boo. And it's waste. And it comes down through, I think if I'm not mistaken, it comes down through the two there's two left and right under your tongue is it's connected to your lymphatic. That's the name. Is your lymphatic system. That's the waste of the body is your lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system has to come clean because all that stuff poop inside of you and it has a place to come out of externally. But your body is doing this even when you're unconscious of the matter, man. A king, your body is doing these things and these actions, whether you're conscious of it or not. And so, if we're going to be your health conscious coach, I'm going to show you how to generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cell's biochemical reactions. Chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in a small molecule called the adenosine, ATP, the adenosine triphosphate, the ATP. That's where it's stored. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, clean your body, clean your nostrils, clean your respiratory system, and mess around and you might as well go ahead and clean your digestive gastrointestinal system as well. I gave it from the top where your esophagus is to the bottom where your anal sphincter muscle is. Google it for yourself. It's a sphincter. I can't listen, man. I ain't gonna keep. Google this then. If you think I'm joking, Google it. It's a sphincter muscle. But anyway, I'm gone, y'all. I can't come in here like this here. I came shooting from the hip this morning. I am your podcast professor. Did you hear me? I said I'm your podcast professor. And I'm also welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I'm on assignment. I allow us to guide as we delve into the depths of our consciousness and navigate the interwoven pathways of the mind. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts, and its center represents neutrality, balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey here in the hourglass. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the seven chakras and unlocking the spiritual experiences and aligning our conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Each session unravels the unexplored. Each session unravels the unexplored conscious thoughts of human existence and inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let's embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning, King. Hey, Queen, thank you for chiming in with me this morning. Y'all be blessed. Listen, I'm just on my own personalized assignment. I don't have any, I'm not scripted. I'm shooting from the hip, but this is all what the spirit is leading me to tell somebody under the sound of my voice. Clean out your nostrils so you can sniff it out when they come in your area with the foolishness. I gotta go, y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.